Every day, different forms of media try to distort facts or introduce alarming conspiracy theories, while social media floods our homepages with misinforming headlines. Most people find it a challenge to sort out fake news from the truth, including adults. In fact, one experiment made by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology reported that adults actually believed false reports around 20% of the time. So, how do we spot the real stories? Don't worry, Ampere is here to help. The aim of this series is to draw young ones and adults alike into conversations and inform them on the dangers of misinformation and hate. Here are some tips on how to protect yourself. Don't trust a news story unless you can check the original source first. Look for dates to support what's being said. Because headlines can sometimes be exaggerated or deceiving, remember to read through the whole article or media post before sharing. A reliable news story will always include sources for all the information that's presented. Try looking for multiple reports on the same topic. If a story ever seems too good to be true or just feels distorted, trust your gut and don't share it. If the story comes from a so-called famous organization or social media account, make sure it's real. For example, some social media platforms will put blue check marks next to the verified accounts. Make sure the headlines and captions always match the content. Another tip is to look for signs of low-quality content. For example, examine the headlines and any captions with grammar errors or overly edited videos and images. Some good resources are Snopes or factcheck.org to verify news reports that seem highly unlikely. Make sure to be guided by fact and not your personal opinions, since we often tend to trust information that we agree with or we want to believe. In fact, some internet companies and social media platforms are even designed to offer us information based on what we browse. Some signs of a potentially biased news report could be playing to people's emotions, like anger or sympathy, using simple messages and catchy slogans, having a specific audience in mind, or even repeating the same idea over and over again, since the more people hear a certain message, the more they'll want to believe it. Today, we all have access to more information than ever before, including the kind that can help us stay safe, as long as we know how to be good digital detectives.